The Smart Building DataHub application consists of two parts: a web application and a desktop application integrated into Autodesk Revit. In essence, they function as a single, unified application. It is possible to import architectural entities from Autodesk Revit for use when placing technological equipment and automation devices. However, these entities can also be created manually. Let's switch to the desktop application for a more detailed overview. Technological units and automation components are placed within a tree of architectural entities. Let's examine one of these units in more detail. A unit is a fully customizable entity. Every element within the unit can be configured according to the user's requirements. A technological unit can contain both automation devices and any other required technological elements. For example, let's place a sensor inside the air duct of a ventilation unit. We simply take it from the catalog and move it to the required position. As a result, the device, together with all its internal complexity, becomes part of the project and is ready for further use. Now let's look at the level of detail available when modeling an automation device, using the example of an actuator for a control valve. Here you can see a selector that allows you to quickly locate the required device based on defined parameters. For example, let's consider this actuator. At the top of the form, we see a set of the actuator's basic fields. It is possible to specify more detailed information about the actuator, which can later be used for calculations and the selection of related equipment or suitable cabling. Below this, we see information regarding the actuator's connection terminals and their purpose. These data are used for the automatic selection of PLC control modules and for generating detailed wiring diagrams. Further down, we also see a list of valves compatible with this actuator, which can likewise be used in equipment selection algorithms. Let us return to the topic of creating diagrams. There is no need to design a technological unit diagram from scratch. You can use the catalog of standard design solutions and select one that suits your task. The catalog can be expanded by the user. This means you can create your own set of ready-made solutions that can be reused in other projects. You can use a template solution when creating a new diagram or add it to an existing one. It is important to emphasize that a ready-made solution from the catalog includes both technological elements and automation devices. In addition, the template contains all other necessary data. In essence, it is a fully prepared part of the project. Let's look at the process of creating an automation panel that will control a technological unit or a group of units. To do this, we need to associate the technological unit with an automation panel, either one created specifically for this purpose or an already existing one. Let's select a new panel from the list. We can define a new PLC or use the default controller. Let's consider the second option, as it is the most commonly used. To connect automation devices to the panel, all we need to do is drag the required technological unit, together with all the contents we previously created in the schema editor based on a template, into the desired panel. After saving, the following will occur. The system will calculate the required number of controller expansion modules and related devices, such as power supply modules, terminal sections, terminal blocks, and much more. It will also calculate cable connections and distribute conductors across the terminal modules. As a result, we obtain a fully prepared automation solution for controlling a technological unit or a group of units. Let's look at how the application interacts with the 3D model. All equipment placed on the drawing is represented in the 3D model, and there is a bidirectional link between the model item and the schematic item. We can select any element in the model and view its project data, its ID, which automation panel it is connected to, and which cable is used. We can also remove a device from the model and place it back again if needed. We can view the cable routes, which are generated automatically when schematic equipment is placed in the model, as well as the list of cables used. Additionally, we can select any model element and jump to the schematic where it is used, obtaining complete information about it, which technological unit it belongs to, where it is located, and what it is connected to.